This practice is to support your hips. So if your hips need help, both with mobility or the ability to get full range of motion of those hips, and also with strength. If you need a way to progress strength, this practice on the wall is to support those activities. And before we go down onto all fours, I want you to think about where this strap is going to be. So find those hip points, those bones in the front of your hips. Sometimes the strap is going to be below those bones, more in the hip creases. And sometimes they're going to be right across the low belly and on those hip points. Feel how the strap really pulls you into a little bit of that flattening position. That's the same thing that our abdominal muscles do. So the strap is helping you maintain that position of core support. So really feel all 4 points of stability on the floor. It's best if you can get towards this front edge of the mat because we are going to play a little bit with some leg lifts. So you want to be a distance from the door so that you don't hit it. But just do some cat-cows as you might normally. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Sometimes our hips tighten down because we don't have good core support. The tightness is compensation for weakness or support of the deeper core muscles, both of the low spine and also of the hips. So feel that tension. Feel how the band can support you with a little bit of that flat back position. Press into the hands. Feel your weight on all 4 points of stability. And make sure you breathe above that strap. Breathe into the low ribs, into the sides of the body. As you exhale, feel that lower belly draw up and in. Try not to shift your weight, and on the next exhale, push into those hands, push into that left knee, lift that right leg. Still lean forward into the strap. This is a tough position without the strap. So the strap can provide a little bit of support. It's more effort on those arms, but you might feel the effort from the glute, the back of the leg. Extend one leg, extend the other leg, come to plank. Allow your body to sit down a little bit. You might have to play with the adjustment of the length of the strap here. Or you can just walk out a little bit if you feel like your hips need to be higher, or walk back a little bit if your hips need to be lower, but you don't want your hips to sag too much. So you have to play forward and backwards to hold this position. Be strong through those shoulders. Feel like you're trying to lift those hips up and out of the strap, but that's where it gets tough, right? For a normal plank. So you can kind of rest into the strap and then lift up and out of the strap, pressing through those arms. And then settle back into the strap. Press out of the strap, strong hips, strong arms, and sink back into the strap. Side plank. So let that strap support the pelvis, that soft fleshy part of the hip, above the bone there on the side of the hip. Just kind of adjust yourself. You can stay here with one knee down, going to the instep of that top leg. Press into one arm and lift the other leg. This is tougher. But again, you want to feel like you're lifting up out of the strap, sink down into the strap. Lift up out of the strap, sink down into the strap. Just see if you can do that a few times. Again, it's a way to start getting stronger in that side plank.